Our next story is about the rise of the side hustle. When it comes to work, we are in a state of flux, and side hustle is perhaps a part of our societal transformation. Think about work from home or hybrid work. The great resignation, quiet hiring, quiet quitting. The COVID pandemic has smashed so many narratives about work life. We used to be personally attached to the 9-to-5 workday. We thought we must be constantly present in the office. It felt like a social contract. They said, find a good job and work hard and you'll get ahead. Well, if that's indeed the case, why do millions of workers feel so vulnerable today? Mass layoffs, housing crisis, looming recession. It seems like we're mired in existential despair. And all while we scramble to adjust to the modern workplace. Well, guess what? Gen Z has been watching on the sidelines, observing all of this. And now as they enter the economy, they're coming with different ideas about work life. They have full-time jobs, but they're also Amazon's reselling. They're thrifting and flipping designer sneakers. They're investing in crypto and selling their own cosmetics. It's not the same as moonlighting, which means truly holding another job with the sole purpose of making money. Side hustle can also be like a passion project with other purposes. So Gen Z, those born between the mid-1990s and the early 2010s, have aced the art of the side hustle, it seems. 59% of them are doing it. And this year, 2/3 of them plan to use social media to make money. The idea is to be financially independent, we are told. Or as the memes say, to be your own boss. People are calling it the new golden age of entrepreneurialism. But this begs the question, does Gen Z want to skip steps here? Do they have unrealistic expectations? Maybe they do. And it may not be such a bad idea. Hear me out. Think about it. They're standing up to the older generation like no one has. They're cultivating environments that serve them. And they're trying to balance financial stability with mental health. So maybe they do know something that we don't. Today, a typical career looks quite different from the way it did years ago. A growing number of new workers think a full-time role is not fulfilling. Employers are more aware and increasingly more open to the concept. Flexible work has enabled staff to pursue other passions. The rise of online platforms has allowed them to monetize hobbies. By 2025, Gen Z will make up 27% of the workforce. So as they age in, side hustle culture is likely to grow in acceptance. Of course, side hustles existed before the pandemic too, but they were often a result of necessity, a means to supplement wages. 3 out of every 5 Canadians are looking to make extra income. In a UK survey, 16% of the respondents said that they take up additional roles. And even before the pandemic, side hustle generated $85 billion in the UK. It was 3.6% of their GDP. With 16 to 24-year-olds leading the charge, layering of jobs will continue, especially in this economy. In a global survey this year, 40% of Gen Z workers are combining at least 2 roles. It's a greater opportunity for them to pursue passion projects, which means they can test interests while also pursuing a dominant career. Sometimes it can add skills that can help in your dominant career. And you don't have to work under the pressure of purely making money. So side hustles also diversify risk. Remember, Gen Z was the first to navigate social media as children, and they grew up witnessing office burnout in adults. And instead of being broken by it, they're finding creative ways around it. They're embracing the work-life balance instead of just paying it lip service. At best, side hustle provides both personal and financial growth. And today's youngest workers want it all. Work-life balance, fair pay, and value alignment, all of it. They're stubborn about it. Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe we should all be taking notes.